All right. I'm going to play some more Starfield here. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out on me. I apologize to anybody that's watching my stream. I'd probably end up singing randomly. Listening to some tunage while I play. So I get a little bit of flow going.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I need that Rothosite if we want to complete the neuro.
Good, you're here. It's time to put a plan in motion to take full control of this situation with Infinity Ltd. In due time. We don't know to what extent Infinity has taken the current NeuroAmp schematics, so our top priority is completing our own. Let me introduce you to Veena Kalra, Head of Research and Development. She'll give you the initial details.
Yes, details. You see, the internal neuroamp is supposed to consist of two parts. The first part, the part Infinity stole, handles the manipulative effects. The second part is a shielding modification designed to protect the user against other neuroamp users. Oh yeah, marketing.
No one wants their greatest asset. Once Veena can complete the... We can't risk the Good. I'm glad you see this as an opportunity.
And I love a willing subject. Now it's just a matter of getting the key ingredient. The final kink in both designs was finding I finally...
Which is where I come in. Their last shipment is
We've already
late.
seen this last game.
Correct.
We need you to head out there, and I want...
The mining station is... The shipment should... This key card, well,
Let's hope for the best.
the entire station was wiped out by... something.
Alright. Let's get going to that spot there. Oh, wrong button. On map. Jump.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Straight. There's an abandoned robot factory out there too. So it looks like there's lead, iron, lead. Any nickel farms? Nickel up here, is that H2O? That's H2O. Alright, let's land here.
Site is clear. Descent started.
Oh, there she is.
I always enjoy these moments. Indeed I do.
Ooh.
I know that. Thank you, dearest. You are... I am incredibly grateful. Then I shall be sure to
All right.
need to see what I'm carrying.
Okay. Yeah. So she has a bunch of materials that resources I'm gonna grab from her. Take all resources.
We
I
will
must
speak again
confess,
soon, I hope.
the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
You put my
Is
resources
there a way
away.
to go faster than the speed of light? And
Bumper.
none of that grav tech cheating?
All right. So I got that done.
No indigenous life signs. One less thing to worry about, I suppose.
I'm gonna have to kill some people. I can see them on radar. Should have reloaded. What is a breach? I'm gonna have to take that. I don't know what that is. That's my shot. I'm gonna pick that up.
I got it.
Wait, what? What instantly killed me? Huh? I just got wrecked. I don't even know how. My health is full, so I don't understand. Oh, that's pretty much, that's my gun. Okay. I don't need that. I'm gonna drop that.
Take your best shot.
Dangerously low temperatures here. Keep an eye on your vitals. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in your pockets.
Give up already.
Finish this.
combat? How am I still in combat? More polytextile. Funny because I have enough for it, but I just don't have thing yet for it.
I too prefer custom alterations to the standard issue.
I have to do this so I can boost to the next one. Okay. Let's go see what's going on with this. So long as I'm broken. Zero wire? Yeah, I took the zero wire. What is it? Deep mining, deep mining, deep mining. No, don't need any of the deep mining. Those are all deep mining, right? Yeah, these. Wait, what? Let me look at that again. Yeah. Oh my god! My character's so squishy! I'm so out of practice on what I'm watching for. I haven't played in about 3 or 4 days, so. Bum 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 bum. All right.
Bring it!
Why isn't this thing going off? I don't appreciate you blowing me up, man. What the heck did you have?
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Anyways. Take that. Just take it all. When I stumble. Oh, the rain. Just like Jericho. Rumble.
What the?
No?
Mission.
Walls come down. Jericho, Jericho. Walls come down. Walls come down like. Storage. What do you got? Water? I'll take it. Got nothing in there. Okay. Percent, but I don't understand. There's nothing there. Take the neodymium. I'll take the argon. I'll take both of those. Want a potato. Those are empty. Is there anything behind it? No. Okay.
I wonder whether the result of the analysis here was good news or bad. Hello.
It's bored. Let's get all the materials that I just grabbed. Put them in.
adventure you can fly away from.
I need to get more polytextiles though. What the heck is this? That's a rifle? Modified caliber A99. I want to see what I can do with that Kudma.
If you are free soon, could we talk? I have been thinking about us as a couple? I am not sure of the terminology. I would expect nothing less. You and I, we come from such different backgrounds. I cannot really know all that you have been through, and you are not House Varun. I am not suggesting otherwise. This does not work if I am not honest, if I will not speak plainly what is on my mind. As much as I love you, and I do, I cannot help but wonder what the future holds for us. No, no, that is not my concern. I trust that you... When the Great Serpent returns, I know I will be by his side as one of the promised. But you are not like me. You are not House Baroon. Your fate... I have tried to not worry myself over it, but I cannot stop thinking about it. I pray regularly that that is the case, but I cannot believe it. I have never expected you to share my beliefs. You cannot possibly. And I will not fall. I do want to be with you, but there are moments I find myself grieving. How can I possibly move past this? Never one to pass up a chance at a joke, are you? I just hate to think of anything coming between us. Whether now, but you are right. I need to focus on what is in front of me now. Not something I have no control over. Thank you for talking me through this. Really?
Sure.
You continue to surprise... Of course, yes. Yeah. My culture deals with this so differently than I have seen in the rest of the settled systems. I need some time to consider what would be an appropriate, but do not mistake that for hesitation. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I will not let you go for a moment.
Okay. Interesting. Right. So, thought I just did that. Confused. Where am I supposed to be going now?
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
I hope you're having a good day.
Even
I
without
still gotta
life,
figure out
there
what
is the
happened, but I don't know
potential
where
for
to go.
beauty.
Good day, Captain.
Where am I supposed to go then? Thought I figured out what happened already. Oh, read the contract. go. Now I can leave. Alright. Missions. Alright, let's try that again.
Welcome to the clinic. If you have a medical emergency, please use priority docking.
Here we go.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Captain, greetings.
People joke. Say those Varun zealots. This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the... An outbreak? I... They think it is.
So that's what was behind this door. Okay.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not today. This damn contract will be the death of me.
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. Fine. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several... So far, only one patient has survived. You're telling me? When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is the... It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say, Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Doctors are supposed to act ethically. Approvals or not.
You really think that's possible? Don't you think the guilt of living with this would be enough punishment?
No, he's right, Ken. It's what you and I both deserve after going along with this mess. How long have we talked about walking away or refusing to work? We oversaw the death of 9 people here, and it may as well be 10. Infinity may have lied to us, but they also paid us well enough that we did nothing.
You'd let some stranger like this Just ruin our careers?
Yes, and you're going to let them too. Go ahead. Get whatever information you need to take this place and Infinity down. I'll make sure Dr. Lane remains.
I never should have put my pride before the lives of others.
Pardon.
I'm gonna be spending the rest of my life making up for this.
Yeah, that's not
It's comforting.
I think I got the. What do you call them? Horns? Yeah.
How can I be of service, Captain?
And we're away.
I heard the disciples were done.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors? Seeking ecliptic on a station with nothing but miners and corporations can sink low. But this is a new level. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing? So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperate.
Infinity appears to be on an entirely different level of corruption. It cannot be allowed to continue.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's data. I see. Should we use any of this information to expose Infinity Ltd? I can keep their names confidential. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, and with the Rothocyte secure, it's almost... It certainly is. And it's also time to inform the rest of the board on the current... Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final...
It's good to see you again.
I've got my eye on you.
Forgot about this whole mole thing.
My company's future might be bright.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Good. You're right on time. I re-evaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole.
So this clears Imogen of wrongdoing. Good.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogen was the mole in this situation.
I can understand the need for deception, but it does come at quite a cost.
The people we're dealing with will expect nothing less. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity, so before you go, I want you to... Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I've no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attempt...
Come on, Dalton. Hey.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about...
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogen Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here...
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogen is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority the experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Botched human trials and murder for hire? You don't bounce back from that. At least not with Infinity's legal team.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. Good. I can tell Vina is going to enjoy working with you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next
Okay, research and development.
Are you sure you're okay?
You want to chat?
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark. Yes, I always love a... Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured. You're gonna be fine. All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to...
Alright. Get an Elon Musk up here.
Are fascinating, are they not? I'm still surprised they have not been completely out of.
All right, let's get this party started.
It's funny because I'm listening to Sound of Silence at the same time this is happening.
Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing. So, how are you feeling? You look good? Yep, that's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no adverse side effects. So, sounds like we're on track. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Can't get anything done around here without running.
I still don't understand it.
As an observer, the effect is...
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects? Yes. Good.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, It's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanctioned in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Okay, get out of the way so I can get through. That's cool. Okay, so now I can control people, so I've got like... So I'm glad I did this mission, these missions here. Okay. I gotta go up. Let me get that program.
Good, you're here. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neural, we're sending you into Infinity LTD. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal. And wish he shall, every day, while he rots away in prison. All right, Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity LTD. You have two options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Yes, the less people you need to interact with, the better. Ideally. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse, so I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity LTD, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuron. Exactly. And what the public doesn't know...
It is best to keep the public unaware of such a device.
If the media were to draw their own conclusions, I'm certain they'd just create a panic among people. Controlling the narrative is of the utmost.
Understood.
No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. In fact, unless they're a master at being one with the shadows, I'd suggest you leave your friend behind. Lower the risk. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system. My thoughts exactly. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce it. Well, you're still here, so apparently you didn't need it that.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own. It certainly will, and will have. So, any final questions before you go? Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up.
This deal could be huge for me. I've been waiting here.
He's the CEO.
Don't cause any trouble.
Do you have the program? I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this. So, let's take a look. Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials.
So it is clear what she intended. Now all that is left is to decide what to do with this information.
I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt.
Then it is time we use it.
Yes. And had you not brought this program to me in the first place, you would have been the one planting the false evidence. Without that falsified evidence, I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this.
Do you have a favorite restaurant here? Mine is currently Whetstone, but it changes.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep...
They look so funny when they run.
What was the name of that guy?
You ever hear that one about the orphan?
Chicken at the front door. Use the roof entrance. We're gonna do the roof entrance. God, what was that about?
I am here for you, should you need me. I can do that.
Non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
hell?
Take him down!
Down somehow. Crap, I fell. How do I get back up? Right here. That way. Go this way.
The hell was that?
Direction I need to go. The meeting room. Oh my god! Be in here? go. Active projects. So I can go back now and open that.
You can't go in. You just can't.
We're close to the action here in New Atlantis. Prime position to report on the big... Can I help you?
But his PA is the one who signs all those cards and headshots. Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. What's this so-called story about?
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch. Maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig he's got. That's all I can do.
You are the best!
Corporate greed claims victims once more. Good. The less investigation we need to put into this, the faster I can prepare the broadcast. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Oh, I did it again, damn it. I keep doing this to myself. I can't wait. I want to see this go down.
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment. Your best is sorely all the tools at your disposal, and yet here, I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp. And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count? Still, it's good to know the applications are proven. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Citizens of New Atlantis were shocked today when an unidentified assailant left several dead at the Infinity Ltd building. The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom, so this gives us the opportunity. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut slow. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public. I'm glad we're on the same page, which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help. Good. You'll find most of the board members in their offices. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final. I trust you'll get it done.
Don't cause any trouble.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work. Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitor. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished. Good. If you use that neuroamp wisely, it will guarantee that Infinity gets shut down. Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting. You and me both. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Oh, I've got 1, so I got 2. 2 out of 7.
So much work to do. If you need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure my art... Not much to discuss there. I believe I've made my case quite clear to Masako on why I am against it. All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset. Those are reasons that may appeal to... That's a decent argument. Huh. Well, what do you know? Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom. Are you trying to add to my stress right now? First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up and... Second, that tech is one major human right. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust. Tech like this only has good applications when you have complete control over who you... Once that tech hits a market, open or private, that control is gone. And not only that, the tech is out there to be advanced or modified by anyone who might get their hands on it. In an ideal situation, yes. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal. You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin had. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful. But now, I really do need to get...
Okay, so I got 3.
This meeting should prove to be very... I assume Masako briefed you on her Good on you. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion. I knew it was a grave security risk. I suppose you're right. My first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause. I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd. Is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off.
That's 4.
If operations starts to bore you, let me know. You'd make a perfect lab rat for the... And how's my favorite patient doing? Oh, that's great. I'd say Project Dominion. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be... So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp. I'd be the next Ray DeCaris, my childhood hero, and how amazing would that be? So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be? That's what I'm hoping for. They may be the underdog, but that doesn't mean they don't have a brilliant mind or two. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her? Well, you can let Masako know to rest easy. It just so happens that her agenda line. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the public's I'm all about free PR, especially. I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least. All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion, so let's hear it. Don't I know it? I think Alexis and I are truly gonna have our work cut out for one another. We'll discuss security ramifications with Dalton, and I'm sure there are alterations, safety nets, if you will, that we'll need from Vina. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative.
Alright, one more. I like this manipulation thing here.
You operatives really will wear anything. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best. Good. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd throughout your assignments. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why? Oh, I didn't mean in regards to Drexler's actions. More in the sense of, should a superior company like Ryujin make room for so many potentially... That is a plea more well spent on Genevieve or Alex. This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako... And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement. I agree. Should Masako had informed us too early, we may have all turned on each other. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
I want to see the meeting. I can't wait until his snobby ass gets fired and escorted out.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial. And he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be...
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? If there's nothing else, this meeting is concluded. I'll be following up with a few of you.
If only there were more hours in the day.
You're looking...
So, Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. I suppose it is. Gratitude isn't something you typically hear these days in the corporate world. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering... I hope that enthusiasm sticks with you for the foreseeable future. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for... And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned. As for the details, I think someone back on the operation...
So that is all done. Okay, so activities. Let's go to that distress call. Talk to Imogene. Have another mission. Ooh. Let's go to do that.
My company's future might be right in
Ooh, look at that. Your surgical wound's healing like a dream.
You've certainly shaken things up. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical... And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions? Good. The mission board is generally With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own... Oh, and congratulations. You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
Got my own office. Cool. What kind of missions are in here? Yard. Plant evidence of trade at Trade Tower. Sabotage Hope Tech. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Missions. Loose and speak. Super fan. Should be able to do that, but let's go do this.
Opening fire! Got him!
go fight those guys.
We're here.
Well, you finally showed up.
No more words. Let's sit.
A fight in the heavens themselves. What more could we ask for?
Barrett, I would like to make another attempt.
Wait. Don't say a word. Better not have something to do with an animal crossing the road. Look at it this way. You've got to laugh without even telling the truth. That's got to count for something.
Ooh. Nickel. Water. Well, this thing has all kinds of stuff here. Argon.
Let's see what's on this ball. Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
Oh? All right. 2 hours. 2 hours for the crash. 2 hours. What is going on with this game?
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
Well, at that point then, only thing I can do is quit. All right, so that's the end of the stream. I play until it crashes, and it looks like it took about 2 hours this time around. Otherwise that, you have yourself a great day, and like and subscribe.